Hi, my name's Sue Townsley. I'm a patient with pulmonary arterial hypertension. I've been diagnosed since 1999. I was first diagnosed when I was 23 weeks pregnant with my third child, and I was sitting at home, normal pregnancy. I coughed and brought up some blood, which obviously made alarms bell ring, phoned the emergency services and was taken into hospital straight away. When the doctor came in to me and said that he thought I had pulmonary hypertension, it's incurable, untreatable and terminal, it was like, oh, overload, well, how long have I got to live? You know, I'm pregnant with my third child, what's going to happen? I was told that I had a less than 50% chance of surviving the delivery, which I had to put to the back of my mind because I'd got obviously family. I had two younger children at the time. My daughter Natasha, who was only 11, and my son Daniel, who was 7. And so I had them to think about. I couldn't be weak because they still needed their mum. And went into intensive care, and they prepared me with lots of tubes and lots of different medication, and I went down the following morning for a caesarean. So in 8 weeks of being kept in hospital, I'd been diagnosed, I'd been told I'd got a terminal illness, I'd had a caesarean, and then the next thing I had to look forward to was being assessed for a heart-lung transplant.
After many consultations with her cardiologist, she decided against the heart and lung transplant. Instead, she opted for clinical trials. It was during this time Sue found out about the PHA.
I've been a trustee for the PHA since probably about 2002, 2003. I was invited to be a trustee, a patient trustee, because the people that were originally involved felt as if they needed somebody that could share experiences with people and come from a patient's perspective. I find working with the PHA an incredibly rewarding experience every day, really, because we're able to offer people what wasn't on offer 10 years ago.
Caroline Drain has been the PHA's admin manager for the last 4 years.
I'll be perfectly honest, I was one of those people that hadn't heard of pulmonary hypertension, and obviously that's one of the main things that we focus on now, is getting, raising awareness of the condition, and that's obviously one of the most paramount jobs that we do here, along with our PR company, is raising the profile, getting the information out there to people, medical professionals as well, and it's all about getting pulmonary hypertension out there to the people. We'll send out information packs, we'll give them all the information that they need and make it readily available to them. And we take a lot of calls as well on travelling with oxygen and oxygen therapies and things like that. And we've got a great list as well of companies that we can give out to people for insurance cover as well. And sometimes somebody just wants to pick up the phone and be able to talk to somebody in the office. They might be feeling a bit lonely, a little bit isolated, they might not have family members, and they just want to talk to somebody. So we do sort of find that we get a lot of calls along that line as well.
Since the clinical trials in 2000, Sue's symptoms have been controlled with inhaled and oral medications.
On a practical level, using my nebuliser has become easier. The delivery mechanism over the years that I've been taking it has changed. So the handheld nebuliser is a lot smaller than it used to be initially. It's really reliable, it's quite discreet, and it's obviously very effective because it's, keeping me here today. PH has had an effect on how I've been able to raise my family. I haven't been able to be as active with them as maybe I'd like to have been in the past, but you make up for it in other ways, and we are quite a close family unit. I would hate to think that 10 years on, because basically that's what it is now. Maddie's coming up to her 10th birthday this year and I'm still here. I would hate to think that somebody has to go through the same process as I did to fight to be referred to the right person, to fight to save their own life. But I would, if they were having difficulties, I would certainly tell them, advise them to be proactive. It's their body, their health, their future, and you can't just be told that it can't happen. You have to explore everything. It's your future, it's you.